What's good, YouTube? The Nido King back in action. This time, not playing Pokemon. Gonna play a Flash game. Played the other night, and I liked it. Emailed the people that uploaded it to Armor Games, and I got the okay to play it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me check my volume real quick. Okay, yeah, everything should work. So, yes, played through the game. Not a very long game, but just gonna turn those off. So, yeah, I went through the entire game. Not too bad. And final boss is pretty difficult. So I'm just gonna fast forward through all this. So, what I can tell is that you are the antagonist, and these eggs hold knights. There are different types of knights, and you know, go around and fight some monsters, like all good knights should. You start out pretty even, or actually sometimes even under some of the enemies, and then you just near the end of the game you just roll through areas without even really trying. But yeah, really good game. 10 out of 10. Would play again. Which I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna, yeah. And that is our first egg. I want to say it is my first one was the miner, which I don't think was yeah, it's not changed. Pretty awesome. Gets vegans loyalty is so yeah, every time you hatch a hero knight, yes, knight, uh their stats, kind of what role they'll play, an ability, which when we get into battle I'll show you the ability bar, and they get kind of a perk. So yeah, this one had pretty good pro with no cons. And in the wall class there, I'm guessing there's two, mainly because here's one and there's, whatever. And now I have to fight a rat. Always your first, always a good starting enemy. All the way from, did Morrowind have rat enemy as the first thing you fight? Oh, and they make awful egg jokes to the point where you just want to facepalm and all this tutorial stuff. Alright, so the yellow bar, well, the red bar is your health. The yellow bar is the time till you can make your action, which is always an attack. This blue bar, every time you get hit, or at least with this guy, every time he gets hit, it goes up. And once it's full, it gives him 2 defense, which just allows him to block 2 attacks, which is pretty awesome. I'm just gonna, yeah. So yeah, that's the gist of the game. And yeah, you do quests. This egg is you on the map, and you get quests to complete to level up, which just allows you to increase spells. And I'm bad at voices, so if you want to read this, just pause it. I'll let it go through. But yeah, really fun. I got a quick response from the people that uploaded this, and I would tell you who it is, but they're just off my screen. So yeah, super fun. Not many complaints. I didn't find any real game breaking bugs, not a lot of lag. Some great music. And yeah, my first go through, I'd kind of read through all this story and garbage. So if you do want to play this game, at the time of recording at 5:30 31/14. That's the date. It's on the front page of Armor Games. And if it's not there, you can just search Egg Knight, which, yeah, it's a good game. I really wish it had the quest system on the website. Uh, Sorry, it was getting a little boring. Okay, spells. Sorry, they call they're on the arcade list, so they're spells. Uh, that one just heals, and I had to go slay 3 giant rats. But yeah, game at first pretty difficult. Near the end, I was winning fights before my fully upgraded spells even allowed me to use them. So, you know. And at first, it's like, oh man, I'm happy they gave me this wall with tons of health and can deal some really okay damage. But I think I kept him my entire game. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about. He was hit enough to where his blue bar filled up all the way, and now he can take 2 attacks, and that spell just allows me to heal like 50 hit points or something outrageous. Way too overpowered for the beginning of the game. But yeah, tons of fun. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, I let that rat double dip because I was not paying attention. Full health. I didn't really understand like the stuff falling from the sky. Like I know in the forest like leaves fall and but it's a cellar. Bits of the cellar should not be falling from the sky. And these skeleton bats can be super annoying. They aren't super strong, but they just deal so much damage at once. Uh, just under half of my health gone. Pretty sure. Can't even use that spell yet. See, that was one of the issues I had. You can click and like, oh man, I want to use this spell, but you can't use this spell. But, you know, little nitpicky things. Can't really complain. But, yeah. This is most of the combat. Later on, you can get people that have the ability necromancy. Every time any person gets or dies on the field, they get +10 to their attack. Don't know what that means exactly, and I did because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, never mind. I'm guessing that was from the ability I chose in the very beginning of the game. But yeah, food a little overpowered. Not gonna lie. The ability just to get 2 exp whenever I want, and later on you can get up to like 30 if you eat the gingerbread man from Shrek. Eh, too much. I think near the end of the game I was just buying food because you can get great items by just playing, and yeah, great game so far. Can't really complain. And as you guys know, I can only record for 10 minutes at a time, so but I have learned to patch things together. So 20-minute episodes coming your way, which most YouTubers found out day one how to do with their stuff, but eh. But if I'm in the middle of a fight, I'll just pause it with the options for some reason. Or if I'm just out here, I can just stop. And, maybe before my next recording, I'll go and like their Facebook page. You get stuff. But yeah. And if you aren't finding this from my YouTube channel, welcome. I'm probably going to put this on their Facebook page because, you know, they gave me permission to do that. And they were really nice and fast about it, too. And I just got a text message if you guys heard my desk go vzz, vzz. My girlfriend is coming to visit, and she's almost here. But yeah, tons of fun. And yep, suddenly I can record for more than. Well, that was weird. I looked down. I'm like, oh, it's at 10 minutes and 10 seconds, and then it cut off. So that's a thing. All I did was kill the rat. You guys missed nothing. And sorry for the quick pause there. Sweet shield just gives me one block, and you get skill points to upgrade these. So instead of healing 20 hit points, it heals 30. Cooldown doesn't go down any, but this one adds 2 shields, so it's basically the same as his special ability, and the cooldown is decreased by 10 seconds. But I paused real quick to get these items that I can't equip yet until level 5. But they're like every item ever in an RPG. They just increase a stat. And now I have to go kill 2 skeleton bats, because why not? Wobbuffet, possibly. So, I was supposed to upload some Pokemon stuff today, but actually, I was going to upload something yesterday, but because it was Friend Friday, I was going to have a friend on, but she canceled on me, or just didn't show up. So yeah, she canceled, and a little upset about that, but yeah, you know, things happen. I'll probably talk to her tomorrow morning or something. Ask, what? Why you drop out on me, bruh? 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 And, oh, if you guys haven't realized, I think I've sworn once. I try to keep my content extremely PG, just in case, kids stumble upon, oh, it's a game about eggs, or oh, it's Pokemon. I don't want to get banned from the kitchen table, as Nappy would say. But yeah, tons of fun. Probably before the next recording, I'll do some grinding. There's if I get another egg, I'll record that. But this is basically the beginning 10-20 minutes of the game. Nothing exciting really happens. If you guys want to get the story, I'll I'll put a link so you can play it alongside me. I don't know. This game, I think it took me like an hour at the max. It's not a super long game, but Flash games aren't supposed to be extremely long. Sometimes it's not. Some games don't need an unnecessarily long-winded game to get, let people have fun. I think I sat here playing it and looked down. I'm like, oh man, it's been an hour and a half. I think I was listening to a podcast. I don't know. Yeah. It's quick, easy. I'm pretty sure literally anybody could play this. Honestly. But, yeah. So, if something exciting happens, I'll bring you back. And we got another egg for completing the quest for killing 2 skeleton bat things. This one should... Not the one I was expecting. He's a farmer knight. Okay, let's see. Necromancer. This is the ability I was talking about. That every time something dies, you get an attack bonus. And who doesn't like good attack bonuses? All knights' attacks increase by 5. That's only when he's been hit a lot. But he's a support, so he's probably never going to get hit ever. So yeah. Yeah, plus 10 for each fallen unit. That's enemy and... what's it called? Enemy or ally. And this is the fun part of playing the game. Later on you get all these other configurations which just give you like a stat boost. But this is what I call the walls and everything else. walls take the most damage, like walls do. And, yeah. Oh, other issue with the game. Very nitpicky. This present down here. Even though I did the thing, still jumping. Still kind of annoying. But, you know. I just realized I think they had their own set of achievements. So, but they don't have the quests that Armor Games gives you. And probably after this, if I can get in contact with one of the other people, like one of the other games, I'll see if I can play a game with quests, because they're always, adds an extra difficulty to the game. But yeah, if anything happens, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, it's a boss fight. So, what my usual approach for boss fights usually is don't attack the boss, attack the minions, because the minions usually deal all of the damage. The boss kind of is just there to deal the final blow. But this game, bosses actually deal a lot of damage. But minions still do more. Look at that. Look at that. I'm almost dead before I can attack twice. So, probably should have grinded a bit. Got him some items or something. I don't know. I gotta wait for them to do their move. Then I can heal back 20. But, yeah, boss fights, just like every other fight, not all that interesting. The good thing about the Necromancer is if once he gets that buff, it's not taken away if something comes back from the dead. So, pros. And I'm happy I got that shield on right before the boss could attack. But, I like the animations. They're smooth, even on my crappy laptop that I play games on. Just to put in perspective how crappy my laptop is, can't play Minecraft without mods. So, that should, mods to lower everything. That should tell you something. Computer, not the best. Not the worst, but not the best. And, yeah. Because, like, some games on this website, for some reason, are just too... I'm guessing that was a crit. They're just too intense on my computer. And, sir, that was not a good idea at all. To give my support an extra attack boost. And so, all I've learned is I need to keep an alarm to tell me when the 10 minutes is up. So I don't keep just like stop mid-sentence. But yeah, after this boss I'm probably gonna call it. Okay, I thought I was gonna die there. But yeah, my wall got KO'd halfway through that fight. And that's some decent items. And I'm not sure how the experience works, if everything gets the 300 experience or whatever, but eat some pizzas, a croissant. Some of the other items, I got an extra sword, 2 extra shields, some meat, a treasure box, an axe, and a supply sack. Even though that's not a sack, that is definitely a crate. But yeah, all I really did was, I'm usually just soup up my tank with wooden shields, which give 2 defense. So he starts off blocking 2 attacks, and then I usually just soup him up with this until I can get poison items, which you get like halfway through the game. But yeah, gonna call it a cut here. Like, comment, come play this game. Guy's great. Join Armor Games. They put out content on a regular basis. And like, comment, subscribe. What else? Favorite? I don't know. I'm new to this. I think I have like 5 videos up. Anyway, good night, YouTube. I'm going to bed after this is uploaded.